deleted the world and I'm going to restart again today. I've changed around my setup a little bit, so I should have a little bit better connection. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right. If you saw the beginning of the last one, you'll notice I have played this game, as you saw there. I had another save. I have beat the game before actually, but I'm doing another round for YouTube. So yeah. Right now we're about to see a cutscene, so I won't speak during it. I'll just let you guys watch it.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Hurt myself a little bit. That's alright though. There we go.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Right, so now as you can see, basically everything in here is trash. The only thing that works is our power, so we can use our fabricator, which is kind of like a crafting table in Minecraft. Right, we got some flares, we got some water, and we got a little bit of food. Right, so as you can see in the bottom left, we have health, hunger, and water.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
And yeah, and then we also have oxygen. So if I go underwater, which is really pretty and cool, by the way, it slowly goes down. Right. Let me see if I can locate ourselves a little bit. So we're in a semi-safe biome right now. So if you go too close to that ship, you can sometimes get attacked by stuff. So you gotta be careful of that. And most other biomes in the game besides this one actually do have some stuff. Alright, so we got a little kelp forest here, which are really useful because they have kelp, obviously. And yeah, so those are pretty good. Now what you need is we need to find some titanium. So I'm gonna look for these things called metal salvages because I can craft them into stuff. And that's a stalker that can attack you. Here's a metal salvage here. Swim down, maybe grab a few of these, and then head back. Actually I think all animals that would do an aggression on you have some sort of cry
Copper
that they do.
is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Right, so, what was I saying? Yeah, most, if not all creatures, have some sort of cry when they're attacking you. So, yeah, you usually know if they're coming and you can prepare. Right, so now that we have some of this, we can make some titanium. Alright, so now if we go down here, we can make an oxygen tank, which obviously lets us hold some more oxygen.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, good, so that's nice. And so now we need to work towards a knife. So for that, we need to go back to that biome and get some of these things. Sorry, I don't have them in there. Get some of these little yellow things that are on top of the belts. So I think it was, yeah, this way. I'll show you guys that in a sec. Right there, if you can see that stuff is what we're looking for. So we'll grab some air. Now head down. And that distant moan, if you just heard that, was a reef back. They're peaceful, but they are very large and they can house things that aren't.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, that was fairly simple. I'm gonna grab some metal while we're here because why not?
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
So there's stalkers grab that metal and chew it up and chew it around and stuff. So yeah, you gotta be a little careful. Ooh, some salt. Yeah, so that's the stalker cry. So now he's coming after me, but I can outswim him pretty easily, so it's no big
30
deal.
seconds.
And also, as you saw earlier, if you're low on oxygen, when you get to 0, you still have like maybe a minute. Right, okay, now that we're back, we can just make some titanium first. And a little more. And then we can make this silicone rubber, which is out of that creepvine stuff. And now we can make a knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Alright, we got a nice little full-out first pull-out animation. Now what we gotta probably go for is these fins, which I can actually pretty much get right now if I just go and do this. Great. Now I can get some fins.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment, using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Nice. So, now, got some basic stuff. We could go for that after a little bit, but we might need some other stuff first, like a flashlight, a scanner, and repair tool are pretty high up there. So scanner is relatively easy. We just need titanium and a battery. And battery is, all you need is copper, which we have right here, and 2 of these little acid mushrooms, which are just about everywhere. Great. Now I can make a scanner. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright. Here we are.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Right, so we can do self-scans to check our stuff.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Good, we don't have anything completely screwed up. So, now we gotta find some underwater caves. So, also, this can be used for things like, for these, you can get samples from them, and then you can actually make water out of that and salt. So, that makes use. And then scanners can scan literally everything. Even stuff that you can't get, like this vein metal. Although, except for little things like this that are kind of just for show and really pointless. Right, gonna head down that little hole. Oh wait, no, it's not a hole. Right, let's head over here. Ooh, some quartz, we're gonna need that. It's not rare, but we are going to need it, so might as well grab it. And some limestone, which is good, because it can give you
in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Limestone can give you titanium and copper, which is a good source of copper, obviously. Trying to scan this fish, man. There we go. Not making it easy. Alright, so back here, don't really have anything. Uh-oh. I have to go back out and get some air, except I can't really see.
Oxygen.
Uh-oh, are we dying? Might die. Come on, 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 come on. We might make it. Oh, that was crazy. I didn't think we would make that. How do we do that? Right. Real quick, I'm gonna color code the beacon. There we go. That flare saved me. If I hadn't had that, I would have died. Right, after that great little thing, I'm gonna grab some of these so we can make a flashlight, and then keep exploring in the dark if we have to. During the day, there's obviously a lot more light, though, until you get really deep. But we don't have to worry about that yet. Right, so for a flashlight, we're gonna need some glass. Great. And a battery. And so, yeah, this is a power cell, which is used for vehicles and things like that. Right, so flashlight. Nice. Alright, let's grab one of these. We have to eat, so let's have one of these. And I can actually make some water too. If I go and I make bleach.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
So, if I do that, then one bleach
Increased local radiation levels.
will give
Trend
me
is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall. Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Alright, let's go down. Oh, I forgot to even go down here. Nice animation. Right now, where was that cave? Was it over here? Let's grab this peeper while we're here. Hello. Come here, come here, come here.
New creature discovered.
Ooh. So these little boxes can hold stuff that we can scan and get blueprints for. So, mobile vehicle bay, that's good. We need that to obviously make a lot of vehicles, if not all vehicles. And some gold too. Pretty nice. I can also use my knife to, as it says right over there, chop this.
New blueprint
That gives me
acquired.
stuff. Alright. Oh, jeez, that got it right there. I'll use some more salt. Grab it while I'm here. Stalkers aren't all that dangerous. They do attack you, but they won't kill you, usually, if you're a little bit careful. Alright, so that's a creature egg. What is in here? I'm hearing stuff. Oh, I guess we're under the kelp biome. Sandstone chunks are also really important. They give you a lot of rare stuff.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Silver is really important. You usually need a lot in the beginning of the game, like right now. Also, just a random little fact. These things right here, these brain coils, can give you air. Right, so we should probably head into some of these. How many caves are there around here? Let's try. Is there anything in here? No, I don't think so. Let's try down here. I don't know if it'll really work, but we'll see. Oh, some of those. So those blow up and hurt you. Yay, my favorite. But yeah, on a realistic note, they do blow up, but you can get cave sulfur from them. And yeah. Right. Now, let's try this quartz. Well, I managed to scan him. I guess that's good, right? Okay, can you guys go away? I'm just trying to live my life. But apparently they don't want me to. Uh-oh. Inventory's full. That was pretty quick. Alright.
Oxygen.
Yeah, those things are around here. Okay, so what we need is the repair tool. Can I already make it? Boom. Now let me just put it into my inventory. I have to quick slot it. There we go. Now I can repair our stuff.
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Alright, so as you can see, we got secondary systems online, outgoing radio communication offline. So I guess we can't send messages, but we can receive them. Flotation is good, our whole integrity is okay. So environment, uncharted ocean planet, oxygen and nitrogen has atmosphere, so we can breathe basically. And there's high bacteria levels, which I'm not going to spoil, but that does hint at something that happens later. Right, so now we have to repair this.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Alright, well, looks like we're stuck here for a while, so better get some stuff sorted out. So first, I want to attempt to make this. So we need some glass because it helps you out. 2 glass. And I need to take off my oxygen tank. Don't think I have the inventory space to do that. I'll pop some of this stuff down here. There we go. Great. So now we should be able to make it. That puts us from 75 all the way to 135. So that almost doubled it. Right. Oh yeah, we have a peeper too. Which can make cooked or cured, but cooked is faster and better. Alright. So, we need some water. I'll drink some of this. Put some of this stuff back there for now. Right. So, now we can focus on, so let's do this reset, good. And that basically everything reset. We could go for one of these, but we'd need a lot more silver, and we don't really need that right now. Oh, base pieces, so we can make a base, that's pretty cool. Hatches, windows, all sorts of stuff. Alright. So, what was I looking for? I have to go up to the top. Nope. Right around here. So we don't really need this. It's pretty useless. But we do need this. So this will take a while. It's kind of hard to make, but we'll get it sorted. So we need a computer chip, a wiring kit, and a battery. Let's do it. So computer chip, we need to get, where is it? Some of this table core. Scan it first. And then slice it and grab, we need 2 of these. And then we're gonna need a lot of copper for this, which means a lot of limestone, which means a lot of cave diving. So hopefully that goes well. Because for a computer chip, we're gonna need, where is it? Yeah, so table core, we have gold, luckily, and some copper wire. So we need 2 copper for that. For a wiring kit, we need 2 silver, and for a battery, we need that again. So we need to get basically 2 silver and, hey, look, my fire's still here. 2 silver and 3 copper. It's right there, but okay, too late. Slice. Oh, I still escaped him, so can't say I'm unhappy. And I'm gonna grab more of those just in case I need to get some more stuff. Oh, here's a little spot. Right, so let's refresh air and then we can maybe head down there. Also, I do swim faster with both hands, that's why I keep unequipping stuff. I think I'll scan these, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Right, so we're probably gonna need power. flashlight, but we still do need that scanner, but we still do need this. There we go. Okay. Ooh, sandstone, we need that. Silver? No, lead. We're gonna need lead pretty soon though, so that's alright. Nice, we got some copper. More copper. That's good. And that just spun out of the world, okay, whatever, it was just titanium, so I don't really mind. Ooh, more sandstone. It's hard to find early in the game. Lead, okay. It's alright, because we need that. Okay, great. So we got all the copper, now we just need to find 2 more, sandstone outposts. I mean silver. Uh-oh. I just noticed that I'm about to drown. It's just everyone's favorite thing to do. So what we gotta be careful is to not get too close to that. Because if we get too close to there, we can get attacked by some big stuff. And we don't want to get attacked by that kind of stuff. What I do want to do is I'm actually gonna press on there. And I'm gonna take these little things, they're called floaters. And I can use them to pick up giant rocks like that. So if there's one, I don't usually use them, but every once in a while I do. So I can help float stuff up. Right, so now, then pick up one of those. And what was it? Right here. Put one there. You can attach them to rocks like this to help get them out of your way. There we go. Now it's a little more floaty, so I can kind of just push it out and away. Okay, I'm gonna grab some oxygen quick though, because it's like halfway down. Right, so yeah, let's head back down. See if we can get anything outside of these caves, or if we're more or less done here, or what. Right, so I think this is mostly empty, but that's alright, so we'll head out. Is there anything in there? We'll head out and maybe try a different cave around here, because there were a few. Man, those flares last a while. Right. Let's head. Sometimes if I go in to these giant coral tubes, they're called, are usually filled with a lot of quartz and limestone, which I could have gone to before. But they also usually have, yeah, this, 2 little exits that you can go into, and usually one of them just kind of goes out. This is the one that doesn't. Usually one of them sort of, yeah, just lets you kind of go in and head out. And the other one, if I come over here, lets you into a little mini cave system with some good stuff, like those 3. So what I'm trying to do right here is push out the rocks, so I might be able to get through, but I think I'm gonna need some floaters, because that is stuck. take them from the other one to make it a little more buoyant and just easy. I'm trying to find it. I don't know what it was. Oh, so that symbol means we have a new message back at home. It's actually just right over there, not too far. Where's that rock, man? Alright, well, let's head home for the time being, and then we'll get more stuff figured out later.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, so that's a place that we can go and check out at some point. See what's going on down there. Right, so let's make our computer chip, or copper wire, and then the computer chip.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
That would not be good. However, the suit you need to make a radiation suit after that, or you basically can't go anywhere.
New blueprint acquired.
But the radiation suit just needs 2 lead and I think 2 titanium, which makes it nice and easy because we already have that basically. Right, so let's put some stuff away. We have way too much titanium. That's for sure. Drink a little water. Great. Might cook this peeper now. What can I make out of this? I think I can make fiber mesh. Yeah. We'll do that because otherwise that takes up 8 spaces and fiber mesh takes up 1. Right. I'm actually gonna take the. Actually, never mind. I was gonna make some more flares, but then I thought, oh, maybe I should. Oh, it's night. Okay. In that case, I'll cook a little deeper.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Great. Alright, so I can take this, eat it, and yeah. Right, so head down to the creepy water and see what we can find. Where were we before? So this, oh, it's right here. Okay. Grab some of that. Swim down. I knew we were trying to get floaters, but we might as well try without them. Just a little spot. See if there's anything. Nothing in there, so let's keep moving. Here we are. So, I'm pretty sure if we go into here a little bit, except we have been through here, so that's a little worrying. There might be some sandstone. Actually, I don't see any, so I think this might be a different giant coral tube. Where was it? Was it here that I was when I found it? I'm trying to trace my way back. Right, so let's see if we can sneak past this. Oh, okay, guess not. Right. Oh, so this goes out where? Oh, into this red grass place. And here's a little wreck. Okay, let's see what we can find. Sea glide, that's pretty good. Sea glide's really useful. What is this? Beacon. Beacons are also very, very useful. Grav trap, they can grab fish, which is pretty useful. I'm saying that for everything, but you know. Oh, so that's a sand shark. So they are dangerous, but they kind of just spaz out and go crazy. So they're not too hard to avoid or any of that.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, so now I can make gravitation traps. And we're about to be able to make beacons too, so I can place them down and mark things.
New blueprint acquired.
Any other boxes I missed? That one's empty. No, right. Oh, actually, did I do this?
30 seconds.
No. Okay. So let's head over here. But let's grab some air first because you don't want to drown, you know? It's never good. We gotta be careful because there's dangerous stuff there. I think that's like the millionth time I've said it, but you know, it doesn't hurt to be cautious. Okay, now we can make the sea glide.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, so let's probably make that our top priority. So that lets us travel much, much faster. And then we can go over and check out that other place there. So let's go on our way back. Let's check the blueprint. I don't remember it, so we'll see. I don't think it's too hard to make. Right, so sea glide. Battery, lubricant, copper wire, and titanium. I think we can basically make that. These copper wire and titanium, nice. And grav trap, battery, copper wire, and titanium. Alright, so a lot of copper, a lot of titanium, some batteries. Let's grab a few of these acid mushrooms on our way home. Also, things that have batteries, like this stuff, you do have to unload the battery every once in a while. I'm trying to remember what it is. I don't know what the button is, but there is a way to do it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you can see. So I would have to get a new battery, and then I could replace it. Right. So, we need this, because it makes lubricant. We need all three of those, and one of these, and I think that might be it, actually. Right, so, lubricant.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Nice. Alright, this. Grab one of these. And we should be able to make it, yeah.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Right, so now we have our Sea Glide. Let's make this little trip. There we go. So I was just wanting to turn off the light so it didn't waste battery. And as you can see, we're much faster now. So we can move much more quickly, and now we can go over here, which I can't really read the caption. Okay. It's hard to see. The reason I color code stuff like that out of blue is because blue is kind of hard to see against the water. So I usually make really important stuff like a base red. Like somewhat important stuff like orange-ish. That's something that's pretty important, but I've already seen it or discovered it or whatever. And then stuff that I have a beacon on, but it's kind of useless, I usually make it yellow. Here we are. So, looks like a little life pod. It got chewed through down here. What's this?
Integrating new PDA data.
Let's read it.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Interesting. So they tried to rig up their sea glide so they could make it farther. And I see that thing, I'll grab it in a minute. Don't worry. But yeah, so here's a sea glide fragment. So I think it might have overloaded 3 meters from the base. Now we got a new message. So let's see what this gives us. Compass.
New blueprint acquired.
So compasses are, what do we need to make that? They're not the most important thing, but they are actually very useful. So, copper wire and wire kit. It's kind of hard to make at the moment. We're trying to get other stuff that needs that sort of thing. Oh, also need to scan these. There we go. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's too much stuff around this area, but I'm gonna keep track of that. And if there is a really important thing right where there's one of those, we can just go back into the beacon manager and turn it back on so we can find it easier. Oh, I haven't even scanned these. I thought we had. There we go. That extra force can get us through. And it has a flashlight on it, which is useful. Gold. Silver. Lead. Nice. See if I can sneak up on this. Nope, okay. Never mind then. If they get too close, they can really hurt you. What's through here? Oh, okay. These are little eggs of those gasopods, which aren't hostile, but if I get too close, they do have a self-defense. Which is, basically, yeah, those little things would make a poisonous gas. Right, so now we're back. We can listen to the message.
Player re-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Right, so let's look at that. That's 100 meters down, which is kind of deep, but I'm sure we could do it. Let's grab some stuff. There's not much to grab. Alright, let's make a beacon, so if we find something really important, we can, you know, mark it. And yeah, so basically, what basically happens for everyone So right now we have a shortage of silver and it's hard to find, so we have a problem. Which means time to explore a little bit and try to find more. This is the one that doesn't have any silver, but that's all past through. Clear out all the little crash fish. Right, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a nice cave I can use. And then get some stuff. Oh, little section. Let's see what we can find. Right, so if you find a fragment for something you already have, if you scan it, which only takes like a minute, it'll give you 2 titanium, which is actually kind of useful. Oh, hi. Might as well scan it. Why not? So they hurt a little, but it's livable. I'll be fine. Can I finish scanning you now? I really don't want to be tracing you any longer than I have to. There we go. Right, so anything in here? Sea glide. I mean, again, might as well. Clear this. Beacon again. Jeez, man. Lots of repetition. Go through a little tunnel of happiness. Have some fun. Why not? Mobile vehicle bay. That is one thing we do need. So I need one more of those. What is this? Counter? Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Don't really see why I'd need that so badly, but whatever. This would actually be a nice little beginning game wreck. Anything left? Secret. Alright, I think that was all of it. So we just need one more little blueprint, and then we can get the... what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. And yeah. In the meantime, let's look. This looks pretty promising. Maybe we can find a little cave system off here, holding some silver, if we're lucky. Or we could go over there. Let's turn night quickly. Like first thing it's day, you snap your fingers, now it's night.
Seek fluid intake.
So I need some water, but I can fix that pretty easily. What's this? Oh, it's a mobile vehicle. Come here. Fight you. Oh, this guy's infected. He's got something crazy on him. Should stay away from him. Anyway, self-scan real quick to make sure we didn't catch it.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Cool. Well, not cool, you know what I mean though.
New blueprint
I've seen it in the
acquired.
other game. It's definitely something I want to catch on stream.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
I would have thought swimming's my favorite thing to do, apparently. It's not like I've pretty much never been on land. Right. I need to grab some quick. Where was it? A little bit of this. Chop. You can also make water out of, you can actually make water out of one of the fish. I know, it sounds kind of weird, but it is possible. So, we can work towards this also, the mobile vehicle bay, but can't actually make anything with it anyways right now, so don't have to worry about that too much. Right, water. Did I put it away? Definitely had salt, so yeah. This bleach. And then make some disinfected water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And I have the soup, so I might as well use that. Okay, I don't know how that did 2 at a time. That was weird. But whatever. Right, so we need... Do we have any silver in here? Or did we use it all? Yeah, there's not left, okay. Let's put away a bunch of this stuff. Those acid mushrooms. Nice, alright. So I think... Oh, it's nighttime. Man. I thought it was just changing to daytime. Right. Now let's look around for some sandstone. This looks promising. There might be something in here. Oh no, this is the spot that we were before. But obviously it's been looted. Looted? I guess so. Right, so I want to stay near home, so when the quantum detonation, as everyone's calling it apparently, happens, we don't have to travel too far. Because it looks best from where your house is fallen. And then you can just, you know, kind of look at it on top of your house. However, the bad thing is that it can happen when you're not looking. It's physically possible, so I do not want that. That would be bad.
30 seconds.
Timing. Right, so I think it happens in the morning, so we'll see. It does give you a countdown, so if you can get to the surface like that really quickly, then it's alright. Alright, well, I suppose we'll wrap up today's episode, maybe with the detonation. Take a little screenshot now. There we go. Use that later. Because then all this basically gets blown up. Well, not entirely, but a lot of it. And then, yeah, that happens. I don't know how the stream's gonna take this, but I'm gonna try and get a little screenshot of this real quick. Here we go, great. Might be able to use it for a thumbnail or something like that. Right. So, it's night. Let's look into our blueprints and see what we want to make. So, oh, we can try that. So we could work toward this, which is pretty useful in the long run, obviously. But we'd need another silver and some batteries. But we can't really make much with it right now. I do know where I have to go. Ooh, sea moth. I do know where I have to go to get more stuff like this. Yeah, to scan for the multi-purpose room, which is basically just your average room where you can put stuff. But, yeah, so you can work towards that, and it can make all sorts, like this stuff. You can make all this. Yeah, basically, overall, it's just pretty useful. But, yeah, I might actually have to end it here. But we can see. Should look like, oh, wait, no, it's about to be morning, so maybe we can see it. I think it usually happens sort of right in the morning. Head down the water for a minute, though. Just take a little look around. Yeah, so once it gives me that little message that it's about to happen, basically, I'll just grab on that ladder and climb up. Ooh, look at all this. I just found a bunch of sandstone. Okay, silver, so that's really good. More silver, that's still really good. Some gold, that's pretty good too. Need that. Scan these jellyfishy things. They do hurt you, so I gotta be careful.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
I don't know what any of that really means, but I guess we'll find out if we're gonna die. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a little beacon right here, because this is our nice little spot. And I might be able to milk more out of it. I just don't want to miss the detonation. Right, so... okay. Right, so we got that marked, so now we can head back, and I guess we'll make the habitat builder, because we can. And then, actually, I guess it doesn't happen in the morning. Let's see. Right, so I'll make the habitat builder, get the little message or whatever, and then I'll stop it there. This. Oh, for a second there, that worried me. I thought we had no copper. But I have one in my inventory, so make a quick battery. Then, why can't I make it? Oh, I left the computer chip in here. Okay. Now, habitat.
The builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Right, so what you can do with this is I would go like this, and then I select what I want to make. So I want this for 2 titanium, and then I can build it. But yeah. Alright, thanks guys for watching this episode. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.